Good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss about formula related to parameter and area. As we have already discussed in exercise, but once again we will write or we will solve, we will discuss all the formula related to parameter and area chapter. First of all, we have discussed about rectangle, rectangle. First of all, draw the figure. What is a rectangle? So rectangle is four-sided figure in which all angles are 90 degree and their opposite sides are equal. So rectangle is a closed figure in which four sides are given and all angles are 90 degree and opposite sides are equal and parallel also. Is it clear? So now we have to find out in rectangle what is the perimeter of rectangle. Parameter. We know sum of all sides. So this is length, this is also length, breadth and width. Any doubt? So now listen. Sum of all sides. We know parameter will be sum of all sides. L plus B plus. Okay. Then we can write L plus L, 2L and 2. Take 2 as a common. So the parameter of rectangle is 2 in bracket length plus breadth. Okay? You have to learn this formula. If anyone asks you what is the parameter of rectangle, then you have to say 2 in bracket length plus breadth. Or if you don't know the formula, then you will write the parameter is equal to sum of all sides. Then with the help of this, we will find out the parameter of rectangle. Next is area of rectangle. To find the area of rectangle, that is length into breadth. Length, breadth. Length is given as that is B, or simply you can write also L into B. Okay. So this is the area of rectangle and perimeter of rectangle. Next is square. Okay. Square. So first of all, you have to know about what is a square. So square is also a closed figure in which all sides are equal and all angle is also 90 degree. Okay. So in square all sides are equal and all angle are 90. Here I have written one line. Why? Because these opposite sides are equal. These two lines means these two lines are equal. Here I have all in two lines means all sides are equal. Take the sides are A, and C. So again, what is the parameter of the square? Sum of all sides and the sides are A. What are the sides? That is A. So write down A plus A plus A plus A. That is 4A. Means to find the parameter of a square, simply 4 into side. Okay. Next area rectangle. You know area, sorry, rectangle now, that is square. Area square. We know the area of square is length into breadth, na? Same here you can also length into breadth. So both are same, na? That's why we will write A into A, or simply you can write down both have same power, na? That is A whole square. That is the area of square. So these things write in your notebook. Okay. Rectangle and square is complete. After this, we will move parallelogram, okay, and then rectangle. Okay, write down this thing. You have to write down in the last. After writing the exercise 60.6, then we will write that. That is parallelogram. So you have to know what is parallelogram. Same as we will solve the area and the perimeter of rectangle and square. Okay, same we will find out the area of parallelogram. Okay, so now see, simply to find the area of parallelogram, we have to know about what is the height or altitude. Let SA is altitude, then you can write down finding the parameter. Simply you can write down sum of all sides, but in parallelogram also opposite sides are equal, but not all angles are 90 degrees. So you will write down also PQ plus sum of all sides simply. Then area is base multiplied by altitude. Okay, or base multiplied by same rhombus. Okay, you will find out what is the area rhombus. So rhombus are same, okay, in which all sides are equal. The difference, if anyone asks you what is the difference between square and rhombus, then in square all angles are 90 degrees and all sides are equal, and in rhombus all angles are not 90 degrees but all sides are equal. What is common in square and rhombus? In the square and rhombus, the sides are equal in both figures. Okay, so area rhombus. Okay, I think we will solve some problem also. Okay, that area of rhombus or area of triangle we have discussed already. So same as a formula of parallelogram, we will write down base into height. and their perimeter. Sum of all sides. Okay. Write down this thing. After this triangle, suppose their sides are A, B, C. Okay. So now draw a rectangle that is A. Then perimeter of triangle is sum of all sides, or A plus B plus C. Okay. And area of triangle, we know what is the area of parallelogram base into height now. Only you have to write a 1 by 2 base multiply by height. Okay. Is it clear? Or simply you can write down 1 by 2 base is BC and height is AD. Is it clear? So write this thing also. After this, see circle. What is that? Is circle. Sixth one is draw a circle whose center O, and from center to the circle that is known as the radius R, that is OA. So what is OA? R. And R is meter, centimeter and area units. And if you draw a line like this, it will pass through a center, and this is P and Q. PQ is diameter denoted by D. Okay. So now if anyone asks what is the relation between radius and diameter, okay, then we will find out as, okay, so now PQ is diameter and that is small d. Is it clear? Now see, so what is the relation between radius and diameter? Is it clear? So you can write down diameter is, or you can write as a small d is 2 times radius, or you can say that radius is diameter upon 2. So these two things you have to remember. Learn. Is it clear? And the area of circle, that is pi r square, and circumference of circle is 2 pi r. And you know the value of pi is 2 by 7, or pi is written as 3.1 dot dot dot. This See, for finding the area, when any question asks the area, then we will find out this cover. What is the surface of this portion? Is it clear? And when we ask about perimeter or circumference, then only we have to find out the length of the outer boundary. What is the length of outer boundary? Same question in square. If it is a rectangle, then the perimeter means what is the length of this whole side? Only length of the outer boundary. But when we talk about area, then it means we have to find out the total surface of this inside figure. Is it clear? So now write this thing also, and you have to learn these all things. The value of pi, area of circle, circumference of circles. Okay? Write down. Next, concentric circle. Okay? So now first of all, you have to know what is a concentric circle. So two circles that have the same center. We see, let this one is the C1 and this is known as C2. Two circles are given and both have the same center, that is O. So different circles have different radius. This radius is smaller and this radius is capital R. Let C1 circle, okay? So radius is given smaller and capital R. Is it clear? So now in this only you have to find out area circle pi r square, pi is small r square. Means find the area of the bigger circle. When you find out this area, this portion, okay, what you have to find out the area of this portion. Take pi as a common, r square minus small r square. This thing can be written as 1 time plus and 1 time minus. Okay? So area, you can write area of circular ring also, or area of shaded portion. So this thing you will write like this, not a circle, as an area of shaded portion. Area shaded portion, that is pi, that is your area. For the concentric circles, to find the shaded portion area. Next, one more thing we have discussed about area in rectangular shape. Okay? If there is a rectangular field, okay, P, Q, R, S, A, B, C, D. When you want to find out the area of this portion, then how can you find out the area of this portion? Area shaded portion. Okay? So first of all, area ABCD means find the area of the PQRS, then separate this portion ABCD, then you will get the area, or simply you can write down like this: PQ multiplied by QR minus AB multiplied by BC. So like this you can easily find out the area of given said portion. So I think your all formula is complete from chapter perimeter and area. Okay, this thing you have to write down in your maths first notebook in the last page, means after completing the exercise 16.6. Is it clear? Okay, thank you.